Cari amici di Baskerville, buongiorno a tutti. Siamo a Massagno per un festival che si chiama Tutti, Colori del Giallo e sono qui per parlarvi dell'Inverno della fame, l'ultimo romanzo pubblicato da Emmons di Harald Gilbers. E ho qui con me questo grande maestro della letteratura tedesca, vedete che c'è anche delle mucche svizzere dietro la sua schiena, e a fare la ripresa è niente meno che Wolf Dorn. Allora, Harald Gilbers, ci racconti com'è nata la serie del commissario Oppenheimer? When is born the series of Commissario Oppenheimer? How you tell the history of this special character?
It was about, I started everything 20 years ago. I had this idea of writing a novel set in wartime Germany, and I was especially interested in the last years of the Second World War and of the Nazi period, because it tells so much of the reasons why this fascist ideology simply cannot work. And at the same time, I wanted to have a distancing effect. I needed to have a main character you can relate to, and who is a kind of outsider. And I thought the biggest possible outsider and underdog would be a Jew in Nazi times. So it started coming together because I was very interested in this period, and I was curious myself. I wanted to know what had happened. Our grandparents didn't tell too much about that period, and so I started research, and in the end it became a crime novel, a series of crime novels, because it's my personal taste.
Qual è il tuo rapporto con la paura? Which is your liaison with fear? What is your fear?
My personal fear, as a writer, as a person.
Oh, as a writer and as a person.
I think basically I'm rather fearless, I would say. There are insecurities, of course. You're constantly judged as a novelist. But in the end, I think you have to live with yourself. You have to find your self-esteem and not try to think too much what other people say. So in the end, you have to live with yourself and do what you think is best. And it differs from person to person.
And your obsession?
Obsession, I have many obsessions actually. First with crime novels, I started reading them when I was very little. The very first crime novel I can clearly remember was The Hunt of the Baskervilles by Conan Doyle. And obsession, just like Oppenheimer, I'm a collector. I collect music, I collect movies and books and so on, and it's really obsessive. For example, when I see a movie of some director I think is interesting, I want to have all of his movies instantly. So I guess this is my obsession.
E visto che siamo alla Baskerville, che è una scuola di scrittura, ti chiediamo almeno una regola buona per scrivere un buon thriller. Baskerville is an house of writing. One rule to write a best thriller. Your rule.
I mean, for me, it's important to take the reader into account. You play with the expectations of the reader. The readers are an active part in storytelling, because you throw things at them and they try to combine and do the sleuthing work themselves. They try to solve the crime. So once you start to realize this as a writer, as a novelist, you can do weird stuff. And this is one of the basic, most important concepts in crime writing.
E allora voi della Baskerville seguite i consigli del nostro amico Harald Gilbers e ricordatevi di leggere L'inverno della fame pubblicato da Emmons. Un saluto da Massagno. Ciao!
Ciao!